Hello, I'm Denzel Glovington, and I'm doing a Let's Play of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for dectilon's Hard Games thread. In this video, I'll be showing off the fight with the first opponent, Glass Joe. As you can see, he's won one fight and lost 99. He's from Paris, France, 38 years old, and weighs 110 pounds. He's very near retirement in this game, and it's rumored that no one knows who is the opponent that's beaten Glass Joe. But some say it was Nick Bruiser due to an image found in one of the manuals of Super Punch-Out, one of the versions. Even people such as Gabby J from Super Punch-Out were able to defeat Glass Joe, which spurred his boxing career. Glass Joe is widely considered an incredibly easy opponent and serves as a beginner to the game of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. He's very easy to take down, and there's actually a way to knock him out in one punch. As I've just demonstrated, you can get a 10-second knockout as he's performing his special move at 42 seconds in the game. Take it, Glass Joe! So that completes Glass Joe with a time of 42.25. Let's find out how I did that, shall we? I'm going to start the fight again. The key to getting Glass Joe down in either 42 seconds flat or 42.25 seconds is his special move that he starts at the 40-second mark. It's called Vive la France, and he pulls back and then charges at you, leaving himself vulnerable to a single punch that, when performed in a 4-frame window in this 60 FPS NTSC game, will knock him out for 10 full seconds. Want to see me do it twice in a row live? That's another 42.25. The reason I'm getting 42.25, and that I know that right now without looking at the timer at the end, and not a 42 flat, is because of the fact that he has two possible delays, and he has a 50-50 chance of performing them upon his Vive la France. He'll either go back and balk twice, or he'll balk 4 times, adding 2 extra frames and 0.25 seconds to the fight. It's been widely known for a long time that you can get this single punch knockout on Glass Joe, but it's only very, very, very recently that someone discovered how to do it 100% of the time. That person's name was Zach Allard, and they discovered this was possible in the year 2012 using a technique called punch buffering, where in this game the unique property exists that you do not have to release the button to perform a move. You only have to press the button and hold it down, and you will throw a punch. If you perform the same pattern of punches every time, your moves will take up the exact same number of frames every time. And you can land frame-perfect punches in some very small circumstances. One of them being the very first character, Glass Joe. You can land a punch that needs a 4-frame window every time. I will link the video that Zallard shows explaining this, and I will also link an interesting thing you can do with Glass Joe that I probably wouldn't be able to show off. Glass Joe has a mechanic where he is programmed to give you a star if you can land 20 unstunned punches on him before knocking him down. You can do it. The TAS of this game actually does get a star on the Glass Joe fight and still manages to get him down at the 42-second mark. As you can see, it's tough to get him every time without him blocking some of the hits. So getting a full 20 stars is not, or getting a full 20 punches in is not something I've actually done. Now I'm just going to guess at the 4-frame window, and obviously that doesn't work very well. So the punch buffering strat is definitely the way to go if you want to have consistent 42-second times on Glass Joe. Otherwise, just fight him at your own pace. He'll usually give you a star if you add 1 punch to his face after his stun combo. And I'll explain a whole lot about punch combos in various fights and between various fights. But basically, these are all unstunned punches. That was my 20th of the fight, because it gave me a star. If you let him throw a punch, you can stun him, just like many opponents in this game. And those are stun punches. The two main combos in the game are throwing unstunned punches and stun punches. So when he's in a stun combo, he'll give you a star if you give him one additional punch after he comes out of his stun combo. There, just like that. And you can press start to unleash the star. If you unleash the star while he's stunned, it does a lot more damage. At least to Glass Joe. That's not true of everyone. Knock an opponent down 3 times in a single round, and you get the TKO, the technical knockout. Every opponent follows this rule, although there is one opponent in the game who cannot be TKO'd. And we will get to him later, and it is not Mike Tyson. Anyway, thanks for watching the Glass Joe fights. I'll provide links for the resources on this, and stay tuned for the Von Kaiser fights. This has been Let's Play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and I will see you next time.